We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
If that's setting the tone, then the tone is screeching nasty fingernails on the biggest chalkboard in the world.
And I like it. You're throwing on the first play of the game, right? You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to send a message to the defense that you're going to take shots and you're going to push the football down the field. But come on, man. I mean, you've practiced the opening play for this game all week long. You've executed it in practice. Didn't look like that this week.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there!
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring...
Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, Owls! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. FIU will line up to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got a man. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Owls have this offense rolling. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Lanier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Lanier.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hands it off on the counter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one. Sneaks it into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UTSA looked less like a pack of road runners and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in San Antonio, and today they found a way outside of the Alamo Dome. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's on target and complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Owls are on the move. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play, and gets the first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll send out the kicker here. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got a man. It's Mooney. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Mooney. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanier. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Rousseau. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Heaves it deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
First and 10.
And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get what...
There he goes! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Hit as he throws. Working that left side. And a sweet catch on a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Lanier. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. FIU pushing tempo. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lanier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being a... Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Owls have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The running back has it. Nice move to keep running. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Quickly complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the change to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Running the red zone. It's McGee. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's McGee. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Under fire. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Lanier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give to the tailback. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Mooney. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Caught over the middle. It's Mooney.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rousseau. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well,